This is going to be my place. You can't have your place. This is my place. I kill you. No, you will not kill me. I have friends. No, you don't. I don't know why we're French.
Okay, so years ago I did, medieval combat reenactment with Bellegarth or Dagger or whatever you call it. And this was around the time that the Game of Thrones books were coming out, and every nerd thing seemed to be happening back then. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta read these Game of Thrones books. They're so awesome. Just like the last 50 books they brought to me. And I'm like, it's so awesome. So I didn't really pay attention. Now here we are years later, and Game of Thrones series is really awesome, apparently. I didn't get into it. It wasn't my nerd. But now, something's happened, and there's a new movie coming out. Jurassic World! And I was a kid, I was so into Jurassic Park. I wrote my own sequel, I collected all the toys, obviously. It is my time to nerd. And so this is a movie I'm really looking forward to. So I watched the trailer, and I don't really super nerd boy about anything but Jurassic Park. And so when the trailer came out, I was just on it. And the first thing I noticed was Legendary Pictures. Legendary Pictures I like being associated with Jurassic Park because it's more adult. It's sort of like the difference between PlayStation and Nintendo. Nintendo's got a lot of kiddie games, and they make some adult games, but PlayStation's always been darker and grittier, in my opinion anyway. So adding Legendary Pictures is an upgrade from like the Nintendo aspect to the more adult aspect. They worked on the Dark Knight trilogy, and Inception, and Interstellar, and Pacific Rim, which was another great big one for me. I love that Legendary Pictures is involved, and I think they're going to bring the Adult Swim hours kind of thing to this movie. It's like, we're all grown up now. We know dinosaurs are bad. They're hunters. In the trailer, okay, there's this really cool thing, a gyrosphere, and it's this round ball thing. And I think it's an interesting thing. I don't know how it works from what we see in the trailer, and it rolls along. It makes me think of the towers from Interstellar, It's just another one of those things that actually will probably help move the plot along in some way. I'm not sure how, but I just think it's a cool little thing. We see in the trailer that one of those gyrospheres has been, destroyed, and there's blood on it and everything. But I think that it'll have more of a role to play in the movie than just being that set piece. Then there's that moment in the trailer where everybody is in the outdoor arena. One, dinosaurs, and you're outdoors and everything. Okay. And there's it's a water arena. It looks like SeaWorld almost. And they wheel out this shark. And then the Croc Boss from this Lost World arcade game jumps out of the water and chews up an entire, and swallows a great white hole. I knew that one right away. Because I remember in the video game, you're running around on these wooden pallets in a river or something, and you're running from that particular dinosaur. The other thing I like about this is that, the park has expanded. They're making it work. And so now they have they have introduced not just the possibility of the flying creatures from the third movie, but now we have water creatures, water dinosaurs. So now we have two different ways for animals to get off of the island. They can just swim away or fly away, as long as, nature finds a way. And they can survive without being on the property. There was another angle here with you hear in the trailer them talk about the genetic advances and everything that has happened since the first Jurassic Park went online. It never actually officially went online. Those genetic advances may give it kind of a sci-fi horror slant a little bit, especially how dark they were throughout the whole trailer. They have the original, very uplifting score of Jurassic Park by John Williams, slowed down, and it's darker, and it's ominous, and it felt like one of those trailers where they remake the movie trailer to make something like Mary Poppins look like a horror movie. It looked like they did that for Jurassic World, only it's an actual movie that's coming out, and it's gonna be kind of scary. Like adult scary. I hope it's adult scary, and not just kid scary, Chris Pratt, I love Chris Pratt in everything I've seen him in, and I love that he's that he's gonna be in this one. I loved him in Guardians of the Galaxy, and really I hadn't heard of him before that, and then I went back and saw a couple things, and I think he's a great person to have in this role. As he's sort of the Muldoon character, I guess, from the first Jurassic Park movie. The sort of game warden that doesn't trust all this science stuff, and what are you guys doing, and that was a bad idea. I can appreciate that character. The other thing we see in the trailer is ACU. We get a shot of like a security guy or something. He's got an ACU patch on his hat. I'm only assuming that ACU is the company that bought all of InGen's assets, and then got some other backers and the support of local government or two, and made the park work, because there was a lot of living things that would be very hard to kill. So, may as well, you know, make some more money off of it, right? But at the very end of the trailer, we see Chris Pratt on a motorcycle, cool, with a pack of velociraptors following him. And here's the thing, is what is going on there, because they don't look like they're hunting him. They look like they're running with him. The velociraptors in the Jurassic Park world have become famous for being slightly trainable, even in the comic books, because I was that kid and had all the Jurassic Park comic books. There's a couple of times where people are working with velociraptors. And so taking that from the comics and trying to putting that into this movie could work out really, really well. I don't think that Universal working with Legendary, Universal Pictures can take a terrible story and still make it look okay. And working with Legendary Pictures, I think that they're firing on all cylinders for this film. I'm super excited to see it. I will be there first day. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna dress up as. That's my Jurassic World reaction. I hope to see you there on opening day, and it's going to be a good one. So tell me what you think about the trailer in the comments below. Also, if you are new to Ollamh Productions, check out the other videos and give the subscribe button a poke down there somewhere. Wherever it's at. I think it's over here. You can find it. You're an adult.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, click the annotations for other videos we have done. If you would like to help the channel grow, please click like and share the video on social media. If you are new to Ollamh Productions, click the subscribe button to keep updated on new videos.